Yo, what's going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to my Sunday League football experience. It has been a bit turbulent this month in terms of matches. Obviously in the UK, in London, the weather has been up and down. It's been snowing in March, so we've had a couple of games cancelled. So yeah, for those of you who have been asking me where has Sunday League been, that's where it's been. The weather has messed up a lot of stuff this month. But we're back today and we're back with a big one. It's a very, very big game. It's basically a cup final rematch. Why is that? I'll tell you why. Because we're playing against Woolwich 90, who we played in the cup final last year, and now we've got them today in a different cup match, a quarter-final. In addition to that, they also won the league last year, which means it's not going to be an easy game at all. I think I've shown you guys the cup final more than enough, so what I'm going to do instead is I'll show you the games that we played against them previously in the league.
You're gonna score today. Alright, Tommy's put his hand up straight away. Tommy's on form as well, isn't he?
So 10 minutes, and I want you out of here. Alright. Oh! There you go!
JJ's gone to our training ground instead of the match.
Run, look! Red? Red? What's the red?
Very good goal, we're very happy about that, not happy about him getting sent off.
I thought he was going to give me yellow, I didn't think it was a red at all.
Thank you! The keeper just took Toby out. There you go! Bollocks! Absolute bollocks!
You a bit pissed off for being taken off?
A bit disappointed, yeah.
Leave it!
Language, right? Oh, if he misses, he's not taking one ever again.
We're just trying to see this game out, man.
Oh, for fuck's sake! That's why you don't head the ball!
Big of a game this is, obviously top of the league, but hopefully we can get 3 points to take away with us for Christmas.
Blaming offside. They're all turning up and they're not interested. And I don't know why. Look, you can stay next to me, look, we can be brothers. Thanks, mate.
Sake, man.
Same thing. Every week, ball over the top, bit of pace, they can't do it. Ref again! 6 times. Him and Toby.
Tommy's on this. Where you getting the box?
Oh, go f***ing hell, man.
Jack, put it on target, yeah? If you score, then I'll give you a kiss.
Oh, unlucky! Told you to take it.
You know, they had a little chat at half-time, they know exactly what they've got to do, and they're knocking the ball around like how we asked them. I can see it coming. It's got to come, innit? Jesus.
You've been all over him this half!
They're not doing anything wrong at the moment, I don't think. Just that last little bit.
Beat these, come on!
What?
There's a few little digs and all that going in by them. The ref's not picking up for some reason, and unless you actually shout at him in the face.
Oh! Leave it!
He took off. He took off 2 feet.
That was nasty, man.
How the f*** wasn't that a booking on it or a red card? What was that even for?
Gobsmacked.
It's bollocks. When you get a penalty given away like that for nothing, it's just their heads are just on. Get pushed in the back, heads is just gone.
We should play to the whistle as well, but they think the foul's there. The ref didn't give the foul. And they go on and score.
Strictly come dancing or what?
Well done.
So yeah, always a fiery occasion when we play against these guys, and I'm sure today will be no different. Let's get into it. Alright, so it's time for kickoff. We're away, they're in their black kit, we're in our red kit, and here we go. This is the lineup. We've got Matt in goal, we've got Bradley at right back, we've got Jed coming in at left back, and we've got Matt and Sam playing centre back. Myself and Tommy playing in the deeper midfield role. We have Charlie in front of us, James on the left, and Toby on the right to finish off with Thomas up top. So yeah, we've gone with a slightly different approach today. Will it pay off? I guess there's only one way to find out. Oh yeah, and before I forget, we've got Jordan on the bench today, I think, because he turned up a little bit late. The referee's checking that both goalkeepers are okay to get the game going, and then eventually does blow his whistle. So the number 9 for Woolwich 90 gets us underway, and it's always going to be an interesting one. They lump it forward first of all. Sam gets his head to it. It falls down to the number 11 there, plays the ball through, it bounces through, and a bit of confusion there early on between Matt and Bradley, but it's sorted out in the end, and we can get it clear. Woolwich 90 trying to start another quick attack there, this time with the number 10. It's cut out by Bradley, who you might want to notice has moved to left back now, so him and Jed have swapped positions. Jed's at right back, and Bradley's now at left back as James tries to switch the play there. Number 4 beats Toby in the air there, and it falls down to Tommy on the right hand side. Tommy then takes it on his left foot, he's got a few players in front of him, goes for a shot, it gets a little tiny deflection, but it goes into the bottom corner. So early in the game, within 2 minutes, we find ourselves 1-0 up. Well done, Tommy. They have a throw-in inside our half. It's taken quickly by the number 11. Jed beats the 10 to the ball, but it's a bit of a rushed clearance, and then Sam has to clean up, and then I have to do so further as it goes up the pitch to the 14, who tries to get back into a danger area. It bounces off of Matt's head, goes through to Matt, the goalkeeper, and he does well to gather it. Number 9 for them picks it up just inside their half, taking it on his chest. He reminds me so much of the PES 6 Adriano. If you know, you know. I feel like I've said that before, but I'm saying it again now, as this time number 10 tries to take it past me. I've dispossessed him and taken it past both himself and the number 12. Then it's played to Toby, a bit of a loose touch there. Number 12 comes across and he's given away a throw-in. Toby then takes that throw-in into Charlie, but the number 8's hot on his heels and puts that out of play. Moments later, and Sam picks it up, tries to switch the ball out wide for Tommy, but he can't get that and it's gone out of play. They then take their throw-in, which I'm pretty sure looked like a foul throw, but compared to what you see on TV, you can't even complain because they get away with so much on there that you'd think is a foul throw. As Matt loses possession in there, then we have to chase back and try and get the ball. Number 12 spread it to the number 11, gets a bit lucky there with a touch off Jed, but Jed does well to recover and put that out of play. Number 11, who's so instrumental, quite a tricky player. You would have seen him in the final last year playing quite well. He's taken it past Jed there, he slipped, it's gone to number 10 who's tried to do the same. He's played it back to the 11, Jed's done well to stand his ground and give away another throw in. That's taken quickly again, it's gone to the 12, he plays it back to the 11, he gets the ball into the box, but it's not going to trouble Matt at all. Just under 11 minutes being played and we have a throw in now. Bradley's taken it, Thomas is challenging there with the number 3. Number 3 keeps it in play, it goes to the number 8 who fails to clear it. Charlie then takes over, and there is a big talking point. Is that a penalty? They say that Charlie was looking for it. Referee didn't give anything, but I'm pretty sure there was a good amount of contact there for that to be a penalty. Let me know what you think. Woolwich 90 coming through again, number 11 once more, playing it through to the number 9, but Bradley's got the pace to recover there and he puts that behind for a corner. Number 11 for them to take the corner, but it's in only as far as the first man, which is Tommy. It's gone back to the number 11, he puts the ball back in towards the back post. They're jumping for it there. Sam does well to come across and kite out, and then James can help us get on the break with a left foot pass down the line, looking for myself up against the number 3. It does bounce a bit awkwardly, and 15 does well to see it out. A couple of minutes later, and we do have another throw, and Thomas takes it down nicely there. He's being challenged by the number 8 and 16. Toby then tries to pass it back to Thomas. 10 tries to turn, but I'm on his toes. I was on his heels all game, wasn't giving him any time, as Tommy then spots my run further down the line, plays it to me. I try and keep it in and play it into the box, but the number 4 does well to stick with me and put it behind for a corner. Tommy's then going to take this corner, he takes it, but it's a long one, it's very deep, and it's even too far for Bradley to catch. That's how you know it's gone deep. Back into our half, and it's a lovely, delicate touch from the number 11. He tries to be a bit too clever this time though, as James gets to the ball and clears it away, and that sets Thomas off up the other end of the pitch. He's chasing down. We know he's got a bit of pace on him, and he almost takes it past the goalkeeper, who's done very well to stand his ground. Charlie then picks it up. He's dispossessed by the number 8, and then Bradley comes to sweep up. He's involved once more. This time it's a free kick, but it's straight up my legs, and then we have an opportunity to break it down. He steps over it. Number 14 fires it back in. Number 8 tries to have a go at it, but Bradley smacks it clear with his left foot. 15 has it bouncing towards him. He plays it back into our half. Jed heads it down into the ground. Number 10 tries to pick it up. Toby's quick on his heels, takes it off him, and the 10, as a result of that, does foul him, and we get the free kick for the late challenge. Further up the pitch this time, and Tommy has a free kick. He steps up to take it. Charlie gets his head to it, but he can't direct it goalwards, and they can smack it clear. It's in their box again, this time cleared away by the number 16, and it's up the field. Jed's mistimed his jump there, gets back in front of the number 11, and if anything says Sunday League, it's a ground header. Like, the commitment he's shown there, fair play. Thomas tries to nip in there in front of the 14, 12 sets it back to him. Thomas then gets a foot in there, it comes to me, and then he's gone diving in there, the 14, a little dangerously, but we've gotten the free kick for it anyway. Again, the delivery will be by the left foot of Tommy. It's a good ball towards the back post. Charlie keeps it in, it's into the arms of the goalkeeper though, and he does well to retrieve it. Sam's now chasing for the ball with their number 9. Number 9 gets to the ball first, but almost takes out his own player, the number 3, as this time it comes out wide to James, who sets it into Charlie, who knocks it back out wide to James. He cuts inside on his right foot, shaping for a shot, goes for it, but again, it's not too much trouble for the keeper. Number 3 for them is breaking down this right hand side. He's trying to take on Bradley. Bradley stands his ground, wins the ball, he's tugged back a bit, and the referee does give us the free kick. 12 this time for them, plays it in field to the 14. 14 tries to be clever with that turn. Thomas is too fast and too strong from them. We win possession back. James knocks it into me. Great touch from James there to deal with that pass there. Bradley plays it down the line, but eventually players stopped because there's a bit of beef between Thomas and this 14, and it was going on all game. I think Thomas said there that the 14 grabbed his neck. In addition to that, he was saying all sorts of words that if you play Sunday League, you're pretty sure they do come out of people's mouths. I won't say what they are. Matt this time with a kick from his hands, and it's a long high one. It goes towards the head of the 8, who misses it, just gets a slight touch on it. Thomas flicks it on there. 15 is a bit skeptical. Toby beats him to the ball, but he puts his effort wide of the target. James has just ghosted in behind the number 3, takes it down nicely, and then plays a pass across the box looking for Toby. Toby then eventually does get his foot and tries to knock it into the path of Thomas, but 3 does well to get back and clear it away. Bradley with a long throw in towards the box. It's cleared away by the 14. He's won the header that time. 10 gets it away, and the 11 goes to further clear it away. This time I bring it down to Bradley. Bradley swivels away from the number 9. See you later. Puts it into the box with his left foot, and it's cleared away eventually by the 14. Toby standing over the set piece this time, but it's an easy free header for this number 5 to get it away, and it falls down. Tommy wins his header. Number 9 comes across to try and get the ball. He does so, gets there in front of Tommy, tries to turn there. A little bit of luck with the nutmeg there. Charlie comes across to help. Eventually it breaks to the 9, but Charlie puts in a good tackle, and it's out for a throw. 15 for Woolwich with a throw in on the left hand side. He's taking it. I'm pretty sure that throw looked a bit weird again. I win the header this time and win the second one for those of you who think I can't win headers. There we go. Thomas gets it into the path of Charlie. It falls only as far as me. I knock it back to Charlie now. Number 8 with a bit of a late challenge. Also the 12 there, but he won the ball. And then 11 is trying to take on Jed this time. Jed though did really well at right back. He doesn't really play there, but I know he's got the capability to do so, and he puts it out of play. It's just been clipped down the line, but number 4 for them wins the ball. Charlie goes in there. He's fouled, in my opinion, by the number 8. Referee doesn't give anything, but it doesn't matter because the number 8's giving it away to us, and we can retrieve possession and settle on the ball again with Tommy. 14 for them, trying to play it from the back. He plays it into the number 10, who gets his head up and tries to put a pass through there. It's cut out by myself. Goes to James, who knocks it first time to Charlie, and this is good play from Elton. Good build-up as James plays it into Thomas. First time out to Charlie, and you can see there's a bit more confidence about our play today, which I really like. So I'm just going to say that. But then Jed picks this up anyway, plays it down the line looking for Toby. Toby back heels it into Jed. A bit of a heavy touch there though, and it allows the number 16 to get in there, and it goes back to Toby, but nothing really happens from that move. So yeah, the end product wasn't there, but at least it shows there's more confidence running through the team now. Another set piece from Tommy on that left foot. It's into the box. Keeper does jump and does collect it, keeps it close to his chest, and that's the end of that. Number 8's from both teams trying to get to the ball there, and Tommy's late on their captain, so they do get the free kick. It wasn't a great challenge, so he's got to apologise, and he does so. Their goalkeeper, who's got quite a good kick to take this one. It goes in towards the box. Number 12 gets a flick to it. Bradley looks to be seeing it out of play against the number 3. Bit complacent there. Number 3 does well to keep it in. Bradley gets his body back in front though, and does win us the goal kick. Matt's running up to take this one like a man on a mission, but he does get the ball up the pitch, which is the aim of that. And yeah, this time Thomas is being held by the number 14, so it does give us a free kick, and that battle was going on all game. I then go to take this free kick this time. It's in towards the box, looking for Thomas there, and it does get caught by the 14. It bounces around the box for a bit, but they do clear it down the line. Jed with a throw in this time. It's in towards Charlie. He gets a shove in the back, which is blatant from the number 14, and we get another free kick. Tommy steps up to take this from the right hand side of the box. It's straight into the arms of the goalkeeper though. Not long before the end of the half, and Woolwich 90 are back inside our half with a throw in there. This time Brad shielding it for Matt to come and collect a little shove from the 9 there, and we do get the free kick. Uh-oh, we've got 2 balls on the pitch as the 14 tries to play it and he gives it away. Charlie picks it up and knocks it out wide for James. James tries to play a cheeky pass into Tommy. Tommy's clipped by the 10 and we have another free kick. So many little cheap fouls this game. James to take this one now on the right foot into the box. No one really challenging for it, not near any of our players, and it's cleared away by the 10. 14 gets a flick on there from the throw-in and James is there challenging with the number 12. Sort of just run into each other. I don't know what happened there, but both players are down. Doesn't look good at all, but eventually they are okay. But for some reason, James ended up getting a yellow card from the referee, which is something I didn't really agree with, but you know, his decision. Their keeper steps up to take the kick. Like I said, he's got a good kick. He plays it in towards the box. The cameraman's a bit late, but it does go through to Matt. He's dropped it at first time, but he does gather it at the second time of asking. And we've seen that move before. We don't want to see it again. No more time wasting. We're not done with the fouls and stuff. It's cleared away. It comes to Charlie, takes it down, and the number 12 is very, very high. So we've won a free kick there. Once more, it's put towards the box, but straight again into the arms of the goalkeeper. And there it is, the half-time whistle. 1-0 up at half-time. Plenty of potential for goals, but are there going to be more in the second half? It's bound to be an interesting one. Let's get into the second half. So Charlie will start us off for the second half. Tommy gets his head up and tries to play it out wide looking for Toby. He's challenging there with the 15. 15 gets the better of him that time. Toby tries to put in a challenge there. Doesn't get the ball. Tommy's challenging with the number 11 who can't keep it in play. And that's a throw for us. Just on the edge of your screen, Jed throws it into me. It's a bit of a loose touch. I was a bit complacent there, but I beat the guy with a little roulette past him. I try and play it down the line for Toby. It's a handball by the 15 and we get the free kick. Tommy looks to get this into the box. Little slip from himself there. Keeper comes out to claim it past Charlie and it's cleared away by the number 4 eventually. Charlie's challenging for the ball with the number 9. Hits my foot, comes to me. I'm holding it off against the number 14. Referee gives the advantage. Thomas tries to backheel it in looking for Toby. Number 8 does well to cut it out though and they can bring it away. I've just taken a little slip in the middle of the park. It goes to the 10 who plays it back towards the 12. He lets it run through his legs and he plays it down the line looking for the number 3. Number 3 then tries to get one into the box, but Jed is there first on the scene ahead of the 12 and he smacks it up the pitch, which gives us an opportunity to now break. And now Toby's through on goal. We know he's got the pace to get in front of the 16. He does so, and he does win a free kick. That's a blatant foul, shove in the back by the 16. We have a free kick right on the edge of the box. After a fair bit of discussion, it's Toby who steps up with the free kick and it's straight in the back of the net. A tiny, tiny, tiny deflection, but take nothing away. It's a free kick for Toby. His first free kick that you've seen on camera, because he actually has scored one off camera. But yeah, 2-0 up against Woolwich 90, and we are cruising at the moment. And yeah, we haven't quite rehearsed our celebrations just yet, but we're 2-0 up and it's looking good. So for Woolwich 90, they have to find a way back into the game. They've brought on the number 7 this time, who starts a move, and number 10 gets it in there, but only into the arms of Matt. The ball comes across to the 12 just on the edge of the box, sets it to the 14, who takes a strike. It's not a bad effort, but yet again, Matt can gather it. I'm not sure what's happening here, but Tommy seems to be unhappy with something, maybe a foul throw on their part, but Jed does well to get ahead of the number 9 and clear it away, and it goes as far as Charlie, who picks it up on the left-hand side. Number 14 goes steaming in with no intention of getting the ball. And how many fouls is that this game? And these are just the ones that I've put in. There's probably little ones that I've missed out. So for his troubles, he does get a yellow card and does get put in the book by the referee. Finally. We're 2-0 up at this point. We're in control. Like, honestly, like, playing at CDM at this point, I'm thinking this is one of the easiest, no disrespect to them, I'm thinking it's one of the easiest things. Like, I haven't had to do too much this game. Just sit in position and clear things out when it comes to me. But yeah, we've been a bit complacent. Matt's lost the ball. We're trying to win it back, and James eventually does do so. But we need to be careful at this point because 2-0 is a very fickle scoreline. Everyone knows that in football. James does well to break for us, though, after winning the ball back. Charlie plays it across the box, looking for Toby. It does eventually get there. He sets it first time into Thomas. Thomas takes a few touches through the legs of the 14, the shot, but he's dragged it wide of the left post. Woolwich 90 in our half once more, trying to start another attack. It's played across towards the box. Bradley cuts it out, and then we have an opportunity to break now with Toby. Toby's got the pace, and we know he's going to get past this number 4 all day long. He does get to the ball first, also shrugs this guy off the ball. You can't quite see it there. He retains possession and plays it across the box looking for Tommy. Tommy lines up a quick shot. It was going wide. I don't think the goalkeeper knew that, but he's tipped it behind for a corner. James is standing over the corner this time, gets it towards the back post. Tommy takes it down nicely here, keeps it in play as well, and puts it across the box. 16 cuts it out. That corner is to be taken quickly this time by Tommy. He plays it into Jed. Jed takes a touch there, and he puts too much on it this time, and it goes all the way out for a throw. Number 10 again with another foul throw for Woolwich 90. I think people need to take lessons on how to take throws. I think we all do because, like I said, no one really knows the rule. But yeah, number 12 plays it to the number 8. It looks like they're trying to play a bit of football this time, Woolwich 90, but the 8 gets his pass wrong and it goes all the way out. 16 tries to clear it now. It's a poor clearance though. Toby directs his pass or whatever that was in the direction of Thomas. Thomas is too strong for the 16, but he gets under the ball and puts the ball over the bar. More pressure from Elton this time, and it forces another mistake as the goalkeeper plays it too far for the 16. It comes back to Tommy off the 16's chest. chest. Toby then steps out the way, leaves it to Tommy. He takes it past, and the 14 with another blatant foul. So that is a penalty this time, and he does actually end up getting sent off. The referee says, you know what, that's one foul too many. Second yellow, goodbye. Charlie steps up to take this penalty. He has beaten this goalkeeper from the spot before, but not this time, as the goalkeeper makes a good save down to his right, and then eventually they do manage to get the ball away. They've thrown this one into the number 7 there, and it's a foul by me on the edge of the box. 11 steps up to take it, but thankfully that's gone wide of the target. We have a free kick now. Tommy's taken it, but the pass is a bit too far for me there. I do get onto the ball in the end. I play it through. It's stopped by the hand of the 12, and then I'm blocked off by the 12. Referee doesn't give anything for that though. Tommy takes control of the ball this time. He knocks it down the line looking for Toby. Toby then takes a few touches there and then spreads it with the outside of his boot looking for James, and it's a lovely touch there to make that pass look good. He was showing off because he was gassed. He scored the free kick in it. Eventually the ball does come to me, and I felt like I had so much time. I don't know if it was because I was sitting deeper or what, or they were sitting off, but at 2-0 I was thinking, you know what, we've got so much time, and I think again complacency was slowly creeping in as we do win a free kick with Charlie there. James standing over the free kick, gets into the box towards the back post again, and Charlie won't want to see that one again. He doesn't get it right, and it's gone out for a goal kick. The ball's gone long from Woolwich 90, it's gone forward looking for the number 9, and Sam doesn't quite get it right. Number 9 almost nips in there, but Matt is on hand to get the ball, and they are quite unlucky there. They've just thrown this down the line. Number 8 tries to control it. Jed's first on the scene there, tries to nutmeg him though. Bit too clever, he's trying to be there, but this time Toby's here to back him up, and there's a big scuffle on this line. It was going on for ages. It felt like it wasn't going to end. Toby gets in front there, and he gets flung to the ground by the number 8 there, so it's a free kick. The ball's coming across the middle of the pitch. Jed's first on the scene, beats the challenge of the number 8, tries to be a bit too clever once again though, and the 12 gets in there, gets a tackle back, falls to the number 11 this time. He plays the ball in towards the box. It's cleared away by Sam, and we can escape once more, but still getting a bit complacent. James now has it on the left. He plays a good ball through, looking for Thomas. Thomas is challenging there with their number 4. Keepers come out as well. It's a bit of a scuffle there. Thomas is too strong for the number 4 there. Holds him off, back heels it into Charlie. Charlie's got a chance to shoot. He does, and he's made it 3-0. So despite missing the penalty, he's come back and he's made amends with a nice finish there. So we're 3-0 up against Woolwich 90. Jordan's now on the pitch, and his first task is to take on the number 11. He's beaten by the number 11 this time. He's taking it in field. We're trying to make sure he doesn't have a shot. He plays it across to number 7, who does have a shot, but it's a tame one, and that's easy for Matt. They have a free kick out wide, number 11 towards the back post. It's there, it's won by the number 12, but it's onto the roof of the net. We have a goal kick for Matt to take. It's quite a short one though, goes to the feet of the 7. I clear it first time over the top, looking for Thomas this time, and Thomas takes it down, but his control isn't quite as close as he would have liked it. Goalkeeper does get a bit lucky there, and it does look like they might bring it away, but Thomas hasn't given up. He gets in there and puts pressure on the number 3. It falls to Charlie. Charlie plays it into Jordan. Jordan hasn't really gone into the game just yet, but he does now as he plays it through to Thomas. Thomas sets it back to Jordan, and first time on the strike. What a goal that is from Jordan. 4-0 up against Woolwich 90. One of his first contributions into the game, and to keep the ball that low on these pitches, the technique was just there, wasn't it? And then here's Jed and Thomas getting a bit carried away with the Lacazette celebration. So yeah, who would have seen this coming? I'm sure they didn't even see it coming. 4-0 up against Woolwich 90 as Toby gets a challenge in there, and the number 9 gets a ball into the box, but it's to the back post. No one's there, and Jed can smack it up the pitch for us. I told you, this guy's tricky there, and he does enough to get away from Jordan momentarily, but Jordan gets back and makes a challenge. But look at what's happened there to the guy on the line. It's just hit him in that spot, hasn't it? Yeah, let's get a little replay of that. Look, ooh, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? Bradley puts in a tackle here on the number 10. The referee's given a free kick. Bradley can't believe it. Number 10 tries to be very clever and take it quickly, but the referee's having absolutely none of it. If you'd have seen the games that we've lost in previous times, you would see that our marking from set pieces isn't the greatest there, and it's shown as they've pulled one back with the number 9, so it's 4-1 now, and Woolwich 90 have a bit of a shout in the game. So yeah, we've got to be very smart and manage the last moments of this game very well as Tommy plays this out wide to Jed, and Jed, goodbye, number 10 goes diving in. He was diving in all game, and it showed there. This time we lose possession there in the pitch. A bit of a loose pass there from Tommy, hits off of me, and I'm able to get back under control of Bradley, who eventually does get the ball clear for us. Toby's then racing to the ball with one of their men. He overcommits the number 16, I think that is, and then Toby does get there again. He tries to chop it inside against the 4, and it's gone out of play. Number 10 for them in the middle picks this up, tries to nutmeg me. Somehow he might have slipped out of my pocket this time, and he does break away, and he plays it down the line, looking for the number 9. Number 9 is challenged by Bradley, and I'm there to sweep up. Further down that line, and Bradley throws it into the path of Charlie. Number 8 comes and swipes at Charlie's legs, and it's another free kick. We're still in control of the game right now, but we're slowly losing our grip on it as we're doing a few silly things in the middle of the pitch. As we've lost it this time, number 9 nips in there and gets it to the number 11, so we have to breeze back. 9 gives me a little shove in the back. It looks like they might get something from this attack, but no one's in the box for them really, and it runs straight through to Matt. He then smacks this one up the pitch. It's a high one again. It's a difficult one to deal with. Toby's done all right to get that one down, and it's into the path of Thomas this time. Thomas then takes over, plays it down the line, looking for Toby. Toby gets there just ahead of the goalkeeper. Most people could have gone down there, but he gets his first touch on it, and it goes out for a goal kick. So not that long to go in this game, but once again, our poor mark in here, and they've got a free header at the back post. That guy's just ghosted in the number 12, and he's made it 4-2. So Woolwich 90 are applying the pressure late on in this game. So they've got nothing to lose in this game. They've even brought their goalkeeper forward. They've played this free kick towards the back post. Number 7 gets there first. Jed gets his body in front, and then Jordan takes over. Tries to be a bit too clever there. Goalkeeper comes sliding across. 7 keeps it alive, but straight into the arms of Matt. He's then smacked it up the pitch. It's coming to Toby now. Toby gets something on it there. Tries to flick it into the path for someone else there. But apparently Jed was offside. I don't know what the referee saw there, but I'm pretty sure the rules, if the goalkeeper's out and there's not 2 players behind him, then you're offside. I don't know, but somehow Jed was offside. So yeah, Woolwich 90 have another opportunity to launch it in towards our box, and they do just that with the goalkeeper. Matt's come out, not really claimed it there. We might need to improve on that area as well, as Bradley does clear it and Jordan gets it down the line. Another long ball by Woolwich 90. It drops down off the 12. It goes to the 9, who swivels and goes for the shot. It's not a bad effort, to be honest, but it's gone over the bar. The ball's in the air once more, and number 9 gets his flick onto it. Number 10's trying to race through there, but Matt's first to the ball. Another free kick for Woolwich 90 late into the game. They're still pushing forward for something. It's cut out by Jordan this time, and then Thomas takes over and tries to play it down the line looking for myself. Goalkeeper does well to control it and actually does turn me initially, but I'm not having any of that. I go back and win the ball back off the goalkeeper. Number 10 comes flying in at me this time. I beat him with a bit of quick feet there, and number 9 goes steaming in. And despite getting the ball, I know a lot of people will say he got the ball, he actually did make contact on my body first, and that sparked a big reaction. Thomas wasn't happy because Jed got pushed, and then number 10 came across, and it was just all kicking off. It was quite funny to see Thomas lose his head. He was having absolutely none of it. He's an absolute tank, and he was showing that there today. But yeah, as it always is, Sunday League beef, never too far away. You're literally only 1 tackle away from a brawl, literally. But yeah, eventually it does get sorted out, and Thomas ends up getting a yellow card for his reaction. Once that was all done though, we had a goal kick, the referee blew his whistle, and that was the end of the game. So we've beaten Woolwich 90 4-2 in a very, very good encounter. Both sides battled hard, putting a lot of tackles. They turned up later in the game, but I felt like we had control of it for most of it. So yeah, I'm probably going to say that is our best performance I've seen so far this season. We did well, well-organised performance all round from the team, and hopefully we can keep it up in the weeks to come. Anyway guys, that is it for this week of Sunday League Football. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will talk to you guys in a bit.
I told my mum that I'll stop getting faded, but the Henny on my cock. Tell them gas, there's better trap beats on my playlist. One day I'm gonna be an A-list, and I'm gonna stunt on my ex, stunt on my foes, on my opponents, on my haters. Then I'm gonna money dance with the papers. I told my mum that I'll stop getting faded.